Okay, welcome back to our videos. Okay, we still talk about enterprise application integration. Okay, from the previous video, you have seen about why the enterprise need integration and also the types of integration based on the method. Okay, in this video, we want to continue talk about the types of integration, but not on the methods, but based on the architecture. Okay, check out this video. Okay, we want to start with this image. Okay, with this diagram. This is types of integration. Also, we have seen in the previous videos that the integration types by the methods is consists of four types: data, application, method, and user interface. Right now, we want to talk about the types of integration based on the architecture. Okay, as we can see in this video that there are two types of integration based on architecture. Okay, firstly is point to point and the second one is middleware. Integration architecture, here we'll discuss how different systems are connected. Okay, as we can see that is it directly connected or using intermediate or maybe called as middleware. Okay, I repeat again, there's only two. How they connect is directly connected, or the second one is intermediate with middleware. Okay, for the example from the previous video, we have two example of two system. The first is protection application and the second one is HR application. And if we want to integrate, here we can see for about database integration is directly connected with Oracle with MySQL. Okay, also if we want to connect via application API, this is directly connected with the other API. Okay, we can see this is a example or this is a description of about directly integration, or maybe we can say with point to point. Okay, we say with point to point because this is connected from this point to other point. Okay, I repeat again, this is directly integration or maybe said with point to point. Okay, this is example how if in the middle we can put an intermediary called as middleware. Okay, this is example if we want to put the middleware in the middle of this integration. This is an intermediate part, and then maybe we can see that the communication or the integration will become like here. Okay, we put middleware in the center or in the middle, and then this system, this part will connect not directly to the others but connect to the middleware. Okay, and also this part connect to the middleware. Okay, this is not directly connect but using middleware. Okay, this is we can say that integration is with intermediate or with middleware. Each system we can see also that each system will connect to the middleware instead directly connected. Okay, at this point we can see that this is the difference of directly and using intermediate or using middleware. Okay, we can further to discuss about the point-to-point integration architecture. Okay, we can see this example of again of protection application and HR application. Then This is an example of directly connected. Okay. Okay, when there are two application or two system here, we need single link or one link integration. Yeah. Okay, we said again that this is integration from one point to another. Okay, then there is a question: how if the involved system is a lot? Okay, not for example, not only two, but maybe we can say 3 or 4 or 5 and so on. Okay, if only two, we can see that there are two applications. We just need only one link integration. But for example, there is a new application here, marketing application. Okay, for example, for the first stage, they want to connect between marketing to production. Okay, and then we can create link between marketing to application. But in the next stage, there is a need to integrate between marketing to HR. Okay, because this need, we can create a link between marketing to the HR application. Okay, we can see that this is the integration between three applications. So when there are three applications, then we need three link integration. Okay, if you have a question, how about if the application is 4? Okay, for example, there is another application, we can say finance. Okay, at the first stage, finance application want to communicate with or we want to integrate with marketing application. Okay, we can create the link integration. And the next stage, they need to integrate between finance to HR. Okay, so this is the link between HR to finance. Okay, also in the final stage, they want to communicate between finance and production. Okay, as we can see now, right now we have 4 applications and all of them are integrated. Okay, so when there are 4 applications, then we need 6 link integration. Okay, we continue with the example of point-to-point integration. Okay, for the example, we can see that this is customer billing create using SAP, and then there is legacy application, and this is call center, and then there is e-commerce and supply chain management, also customer database and sales order processing. This is an example of a big system with involve many of system here, and as you can see here, there is so many links. Okay, and then this is seen that this is very complicated. Okay, so we can say that point-to-point is only appropriate for the small amount system. When the number system is large or huge, this is maybe as a complex system with point-to-point integration. Okay, as we can see here, this is for example, this is 5 system or 5 application, and we want to connect all of them with link or with point-to-point. So as we can see here, we can see that we need 10 link or 10 integration link. Okay, when there are 5 application or 5 system, we need 10 link integration. So we can give a simple formula. If we have n system, and maybe n this is number, so we have n system, this is a number, and the number of link integration can be formulated with this one. Okay, so we can continue. When there are 6 applications, then we need 15 link, and also when we have 150 applications, it is a huge number of link integration. Okay, this is very huge number of link integration. So the point-to-point is not appropriate for the lot of system. Because the complicated of the point-to-point, we want to discuss architecture, that is, we want to use the middleware. Okay, as we can see in the previous, that there is a 4 application, and then we need 6 6 link, or maybe the needs 6 integration to connect for system or for application. Okay, we can see that when the number system is very large or maybe very huge, point-to-point integration will become less effective or not effective again. Okay, so middleware is a solution for large number system. Okay, for example, we can put middleware in the center here, and then each application communicate with middleware. Okay, and this, for example, production communicate with middleware, and then the HR communicate to the middleware, finance communicate to the middleware, marketing communicate with middleware. So with middleware, one system or one application only connected with only one pair. Okay, connected between application and middleware. Okay, so we can see that middleware is intermediary of many systems, and maybe you have any question how they can communicate. Okay, in the middleware they have integration logic, and then also they have the routing. So the middleware will be route system from one system to the another system. Okay, in some cases, even if the middleware have transformation features, so it can change one format or maybe one protocol into another format, or maybe into another protocol. Okay, as we can see also with this picture that middleware here, yes, middleware can connect between two or more system or application. And then in the red here, middleware also can connect between two or more databases. Okay, and in the green, middleware also provide gateway, even in outside or receive connection from outside. Okay, we continue with example of middleware. Okay, this is middleware, and there is two application here. For the first is ERP, and the second one is treasury management. Okay, with middleware, there is a communication between head office and maybe with the branch or subsidiaries also. And this is an example that middleware not only mediate between internal system, the blue color, but also they connected to external system, as we can see at the black color here. Okay, for example, they connect to payment system, or maybe Swift, or maybe other network, or maybe they connect to the supplier or customer. Okay, we continue with example of middleware tools. Okay, we can say for the first is the ESB, or say as Enterprise Service Bus. Okay, this is ESB because this can connect between, maybe this is, for example, there is 6 application, and there have different protocol communication. For example, here have HTTP, HTTPS, and here with MQ, message queuing, and or maybe with GMS. Okay, in the next video we can see the example of ESP is VS02. Maybe we can discuss again in the next video. Okay, continue again with example of middleware tools. We can say with message broker. Okay, as you can see by the name, that is this message broker. Okay, the function is only to passing message. Okay, for example, there is application 1 until 3. For example, they want passing the application or passing the message into application 4. Okay, the message broker is just only for passing message, but in some cases, in some tools, they have feature on message queue. Okay, the example of message broker. Okay, here we can see that there is active MQ or GMS, or maybe a RabbitMQ, or maybe Apache Kafka. Okay, maybe in the next step we can discuss about some of these tools. Okay, finally we have know about types of integration based on architecture. There is directly point to point, and the second one is middleware, okay, or using intermediary. Okay, that is the type of integration based of architecture. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next video. Bye bye.